I'm pretty hungry. Um, I'll grab some Canada Dry to drink. Might make some tacos. Might have a peanut butter sandwich before then. Hey Canada, I think he's. Oh, what? What is he? What? Ah! Ah! No! You Taco, turn around. This is nuts, Taco. What do we do? Taco about it. I don't know either. Let's make a run for it. What is that? Geronimo! Okay, so going into this movie, I was skeptical. I didn't know to think if it was going to be good or bad. And the reason is because I heard from lots of people that it was a fun movie. But my only problem is I'm not a big fan of movies that have cussing for no reason. But I also heard from people that even though they don't like the cussing, they also thought it was going to be a good movie. And they did like it, even though the cussing was a little much at times and it kind of was pointless at times. So, like I said, I was a little skeptical at first. So this movie is one of those movies that I can watch one time, but that's about it. Like I can maybe watch it with lots of friends, but I could never purposely spend money to buy this movie or to go to the theaters again. If it was on at a party and people were just having fun, just it was on for kicks, then I can kind of understand. It has some positives and some negatives. The positives is that you actually started caring for the food, actually feeling bad for them. And a movie that makes you feel bad for buns, sausage, and even toilet paper means it can be an awful, awful movie. Another positive was that they made whatever they were going through in this movie seem relevant to real life. And even though there's not a whole lot of positives, one big positive is at the very end. The very end, if you don't want to watch this movie whatsoever, and you just want to see kind of like an ending, just that you think's like funny, I would watch the last like 8 minutes. The last 8 minutes or so, I loved. I thought it was a big mind blow. I didn't see it coming whatsoever. I really thought it was good. The rest of the movie, it was hit and miss, some good, some bad. But that ending, oh my gosh, I love that ending. But now to the negatives. The first negative I'll say is the cussing got a little old. I kind of figured it was going to get a little old just because I'm not a huge fan of cussing. But some of it actually made sense. Like if I was getting cut open, I don't cuss, but I wouldn't be surprised if I slipped one or two out. Another problem I had with this movie is that I looked at my phone. I looked at my phone about 3 times. A movie that's a cartoon about food, it, and them trying to tell people that they're real and they have actual feelings. It shouldn't be a movie that you have to look at your phone for 3 times. But it got to the point that some of it was just boring. Some of it seemed like it was going towards the end, and some of it just seemed irrelevant to the movie. But that's one thing I didn't like is I shouldn't. I don't think anyone should look at their phone or their watch to see what time it is during a movie. And the last thing I'll say that's a negative is it's not rewatchable. Like I was saying in the beginning, I wouldn't watch it again, especially for money. If my friends really wanted to see it and it was free for whatever reason, or they wanted to get it off Redbox, okay, sure. But I won't spend my money on it. And honestly, I don't think you should either. It's one of those movies that you will most likely like it if you don't get offended easily, or if you don't like or if you don't mind cussing. But for me, I don't hate the movie, but it's definitely not something I would love. And I would give this movie a C minus. So what did you think about the movie? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Comment below and let me know. And as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.